Hey folks, it's Christopher from Neon Captain, and I just want to make a really quick video to show how easy it is to get started doing audio modulation on the Radiator. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the Radiator board and return it to its default state. And I do that by holding down the Shift and hitting the reset button. And you can see the Radiator is now just outputting a circle, and we're going to turn off the LFOs. And I'm going to turn off shape A, but that's going to result in a hot beam. So if you're going to do this, either turn the laser power way down or turn the laser output off until we get an abstract going, just to be a little bit safe. So here I'm turning shape A off, and we've got just a single point as the output. And I'm going to move that point over by using the rotate offset in the clone section. And now I'm going to start rotating, and I'm going to turn this up to about 25 hertz or so, just so we get a really nice solid circle. There we go. And now we have actually a shape without using any of the shape generators, which is kind of fun. So let's turn on LFO3 now, because we want to be able to modulate this shape. And I'm going to turn LFO3 to a square wave, just like that, and I'm going to turn the level up, and I'm going to turn the speed up a little bit, and you can see there's a square wave going on in the graph, but nothing's happening to the shape. That's because we haven't routed LFO3 to anything yet. So I'm going to hold down select, which tells the Radiator that we're going to be doing routing, and I'm going to turn the rotate offset in the transform section. And here you can see that it's changing in relation to the speed of LFO3. So let's crank that speed way up, and we're going to take it to, about 150 hertz or so. And we're going to get this kind of cool spooky shape. And that's pretty cool for not using any of the shape generators. So now the fun part happens. So I'm going to start a little bit of music, and I've got the Radiator audio inputs plugged into my mixer. And if we come over here to the utility menu, you can see on the graph here, this is an envelope follower of the music that's coming out of my computer. And this is great. This is the source that we're going to use to modulate the Radiator. And so let's come back over here. I'm just using double tapping Shift to get back to the menu section. And we're going to use LFO2. So we'll turn on LFO2. And then we're going to set the warp type to VU slow. And there's currently nothing happening on the graph here. But if we start to turn warp up, then we'll start taking the input from those audio inputs, and the envelope follower on the Radiator is showing us the data, and that's modulating LFO2. So now all we have to do is hold down select, and then we're gonna hit rotate offset again, and you can see that this shape that we made is now modulating to the music. And we're doing this again with nothing coming out of any of the shape generators. And now that we've got this abstract going, we can do things like modulate a little bit of color as well, just by also routing this LFO2 to the hue section. And it's that easy. So there's a lot you can do with this. It's very powerful, and it's very, very easy to get started. There's a couple different audio modulation modes. There's VU size, there's VU slow, there's VU fast. I like VU slow. It's got a little slower decay, and it looks a little bit smoother and nicer, but just play with it until you get something that you like.